Larry from Alabama has a question about AC estimates.
Yeah, he says he's got confused about his options because he's looking at some changes. So Larry writes, I live in a 2-story home here in Alabama, and I've got a 13-SEER Goodman AC and a Goodman Amana heat pump. Now, in layman's terms, he wants to know, can you please tell me what the function of each of these two units are? How do they perform? And why do I need both of them? I've had 2 estimates, and both are confusing. The first estimate is for replacing the heat pump and the air handler. The second estimate is for replacing the condenser coil and furnace. It also mentions a heat exchanger. Well, what does all this mean?
Yeah, I'm already confused with everything you threw at me, but I can tell you this, how I'm going to handle this, is a heat pump is an air conditioner that works in reverse during the winter time when it's mild out. What an air conditioner does, it removes heat. And it just, in the wintertime, it actually takes heat from the outside and brings it to the inside. So it has a reversing valve on it. In the summertime, it takes the heat out of the house and just throws it outside. That's why you have your fan out there, it rejects the heat, and you're much cooler inside. So a heat pump is fine to a certain point. When he's talking about all these other things, I'm not sure.
Yeah, someone wants to replace the heat pump and air handler. And
the air handler is nothing more than the furnace or a heating system that has the fan, because the air handler just moves the air through the house. I don't know why he would want to do that.
Right.
So I don't know a lot about his questions, but I can tell you the difference between a heat pump and an air conditioner.
Well, his second one said that he wanted to replace just the condenser coil and furnace.
Well, is it on the heat pumps? He has 2 systems. Is it on the heat pump system, or is it on the other system?
Yeah, and then something about the heat exchanger. Larry, it sounds like...
I think we need to call Larry right now. Do you have his phone number to call him up?
Unfortunately not. We could put Larry in here with us.
It would be interesting if we could get him on Skype.
We could. Well, actually, it would be. We could ask him straight up. Well. In the meantime, your advice to Larry would be maybe get a third estimate, because it sounds like.
I would definitely get another opinion. But that's the difference between a heat pump. Air conditioning system only pumps heat from the inside of the house to the outside. A heat pump not only does that, but pumps heat from the outside to the inside during the mild winter time.
Is it common for you to see systems that have a blend like that have a traditional system?
He's got 2 systems.
Right, that's saying, but to have both kinds in one house?
No, it's not. I would say it's not common.
Yeah, so maybe that's part of the issue. I would say that he hasn't found the right guy yet. Just from the years of sitting next to you and hearing the advice you've given, I'm saying it doesn't sound to me like he's getting good advice.
I know, and I think he needs someone else to come take a look. So he needs to call Absolute Comfort Air, and they have to fly somebody out to talk
Alabama.
to them. Yeah, okay, fine.
Right. Or not. All right. You got a question? We can at least explain.
That's a $69 repair.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Okay.
All right. We can answer your questions. Now, we can help you with the information. Sometimes, like in Larry's case here, when we get a question that's that convoluted or complex, it's hard for us to give you a real straight answer, but we'll do our very best to help you out, at least point you in the right direction like that. Just go to HomeShowRadio.com, fill out that Ask Tom form, send it in. We'll answer it just like this in one of these videos that we also post on our Facebook page. If you haven't followed that, we appreciate if you go and click that follow button.